Hey guys, welcome back. Well, we had a little experiment. Didn't work so well. Bought some sapling pallets. We were going to plant some trees here on the farm. And I guess we are still over our tree limit because it wouldn't let us plant them. Didn't say we were over our limit, it just the planter didn't work. So, well, we got a bunch of trees. Well, we got a bunch of saplings, I guess, technically. Trees, saplings. And, oh, not. End up. So, I need the bale trailer because we've got a somewhat good price on wool. And, well, we've got an abundance of it, as you can see here. So, I thought we'd sell some wool off tonight. I have no idea what the good price of wool is going to be on this map, but it's 239. It's the highest it's been since we've been paying attention to it. So, might as well sell some wool off. Hey, Tanya. I'm curious if anyone else is playing the map. What you've seen the wool get up to. Hey, Rockhound, what's up? Getting cold down there in your neck of the woods? Got a heck of an Arctic snap up here. Saying going to be in the teens tonight. Let's see here. This trailer out of the way. These pallets out of the way. So I think Giants got rid of the ability to sell pallets with the update. Alright, take these back and sell them. That's right, you don't hear any sound from the game, do you? Come on, figure out what's going on here. Oh, you know what? I updated my graphics card last night after the stream. And whenever I do that, it readdresses my audio outputs. There we go. Oops. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Jiminy Christmas. see the wheel loader. He wants the wheel loader. Front log grabs. Oh, that's great. Shoot. It's great. I'll have to check that out. Later tonight. Not tonight, tomorrow. Go. Now, let's move this trailer where I can get to it better. So the only way to work the lights is to use like Blender or Maya. Is that the deal? Because let's say I've got a truck that's not using the right lights. And I want to make it use the right lights. I've got to basically use Maya or Blender. Alright, I don't think we're going to get all of these sold. Probably be here all night. But we can sell some of these. Sad thing is, if I sold 10 pallets at $239 a pallet, then we're only at $2,300. I mean, who would have thought that wool would only give you $2,300 for 10 pallets, right? Economy, what? Economy such? Yeah, we're still doing the challenge. We'll be doing that all month. Got it on hard. Oh. We can get 6. Probably get 6. Maybe you're saying the economy sucks over there. Yeah, look. Look at these prices. I mean, I'm actually thinking about selling some canola at $230. There's our wool, $239. It's the best price we've seen to date. Don't sell wood chips. Wood chips isn't worth the fuel that it takes to drive them over to the sell point. Yeah, an auto trailer would be rather nice right about now, but we don't have one. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. And I thought about leasing the big the big bale trailer. Problem is, the minimum lease cost was like $800. Okay, and when I'm only looking about earning $2,300 for 10. I don't know how many we got here, but yeah, when I'm only going to earn $2,300, I don't want to spend a third of my money, my profits, leasing the trailer to haul them off. I'll just use the trailer I got, the truck I got, and we'll sell what we can. Not doing a bad job getting them loaded. Even with this tree in the way. No, not in 19. In 19, wool is 1,000 liters. Take a look at the display at the bottom. We can't have no. We can't have you doing that. It's good. I call heads. Heads on that flip. Heads, and I win. What do I win, Bob? You win to a trip to the Utah win a trip to Utah, Bob. Yeah, when it started glitching out, I wanted to get away from these other bales. So in 19, they changed the bale capacity to 1,000. They also changed it so the sheep area only holds 4 pallets. Each of these pallets of wool is only $239. Like I said, it's the best price we've seen to date. Then I think I can put just one in the back of the truck. Now, last night when you left us, we had a bit more money than we have now. We've made a small investment. I'll show it to you once we get this loaded up. All right, let's show you our small investment. Picked ourselves up a Fendt 1050 early this morning. Apparently they doled it out. But we decided we needed a big horsepower tractor to pull the big loads of logs and the big loads of grain. Let's get back in our truck. Look up. This ought to be an interesting drive with the front like it is, but it's one extra bale. We'll see. You got to get all the way down to the far south west of the map. I have to just see. Ooh. All I want to do is roll the thing. Guys, y'all see the mods that came out in the mod hub today? We got a lounge chair. We got a Christmas tree. Oh, we got two Challenger tractors that have skin of a snake. Look kind of they look kind of cool. We've got what else do we get? I think a couple weights. Maybe I already mentioned that. Oh no, I don't have it up. Can't look at it right now. So it's going to be another big weekend review I'll have to be putting together. Also working on some other mod videos come out this weekend. Got 3 cool mods from our good old friends over at LS Farming Mods. That's the Farmer Andy group. Got the return of his old wooden trailer that's also a water tanker. But what's the trick it's learned for 19 is it can also be a cheap small log trailer. So for like $2,800, you can get yourself a trailer that not only hauls milk, water, fuel, bales or pallets, logs as well. Perfect for that starting farmer who's just looking to get a universal trailer that he can use to pretty much haul everything he wants. But the only thing he can't haul is grain. He's got his placeable over here already. He's got a placeable toolbox that is portable. Why are you not selling? Oh, junk. Why are you not selling? Take it off the trailer. Good. Lock this down. And I moved all the way back down here with the truck.
Yeah, it won't sell if drop you on the trailer.
Oh, there's some went. Well, next time we'll know.
Sorry, I thought you knew something I didn't, Klein.
No, I just figured it'd work.
Yeah, it used to, but I don't know why it won't unless you shake it off the trailer.
Crazy mod author probably lowered the trigger just so that you'd have to do that. He's like that.
Yeah, he filled this mountain with really small trees. And hid him behind really big trees.
Is there a question? Here. Oh, you don't. Tanya, you don't know they need to be updated. There we go. Alright, well next time we'll bring the I guess next time we'll only bring the 6 bales down. No, I don't play this map single player, so I don't know. Yeah, now some sites like modhoster.com and or modhoster.de
Ravenport, it was the same way.
and a couple other sites, they do list mods basically just by the mod, and they keep track of the versions. But other mod sites don't do that, and pretty much you got to really hunt around. So that is one of the arguments in favor of like the Mod Hub, because they make sure only the most recent version is available, and through their update mechanism, update notification mechanism, you know that there's an update that's needed or an update that's possible. course, to some degree, if you're not having a problem with the mod, then why update it unless you know of a new functionality that's in it. We buy or lease that tree planter.
Bought it.
Oh, let's see here. Yep, hey, Terraformer, what's up? Here. Thought I had a
Do you
good
want to
use
sell
for the
that
truck.
back, or do you want to wait and see if we can plant trees, or are they just not going to work?
Oh. I assume we cut enough of these dang things, we'll be able to plant some. We don't know what that limit is. We don't know how close we are. Well, that's okay. I didn't have game audio on either at the start. Alright, well, we'll put the parts truck over here. It's of no real use to us. Check our finance screen. Sold wool, $1,600. Oh my goodness. It's $239 still, so might as well load another six bales and get it off. Work our total down a little bit. Let's see how many we got left. 2, 3, 6. We actually got 10 more because I got one up the sheep area we could bring down. Sell 10 more. Well, not 10 more, but 6 more. I would caution you, Tanya, that to be careful about some of the other sites, because a lot of the mods that are out there on those other sites are not that good. So unlike the, believe it or not, unlike the mods that are in the in-game mod hub, most of the mod sites out there don't test their stuff. People just put stuff out there. And sometimes people put broken stuff out there on purpose. Not to break your game, but they put it out there because they're hoping someone will be able to fix it, because they can't. And then what you end up with is maybe 4 or 5 different versions of the same thing, and some of them work and some don't. That's just a cautionary tale. I did do a video on, basically, it was titled something like the mod, why I link to mod sites that I link to or something, where I give some URLs to some sites that I like to visit. And I kind of explain why I go there. That might be good to check out. Because I put the URL up, and if I just tell you, like, one is FSUK, it's FS-UK, I want to make sure that you, go to the right URL. Don't want to lose a bale. Don't call me the pro. Said I didn't have any audio in game until Rockhound told me. That's because I updated my graphics card last night. And I run my sound through my monitors. Through my monitor. Whenever I update the graphics card, it likes to basically mess with my sound settings in OBS. Where it wasn't looking for sound in the right places. Now, modhoster.de. It's German. So you're going to want to use a translate plugin like Google Translate. And like use Chrome. They used to have an English version of the site. But first of the year, the English version stopped working. And I hope at some point they fix the English version. Well, I guess we could still do 7 pallets. We'd have to put one on our forks. And just be careful driving down there with one on our forks. Sweet. How much money? $24,000. Nice. You'll be able to buy that other tractor you guys wanted already tonight.
Yeah, money came in fast today. I don't know if we need it though, do we? Daz and I were talking about looking at maybe buying a Field 17.
Yeah, I don't know if we need it or not. Yeah, I was thinking, well, if we don't, you know, what else would we get that would be useful for contracting business? And I don't know what it would. Big plow or a big cultivator. I think those jobs pay well.
If you do a bunch of the cultivator jobs, but I mean, it'd take a while to earn back. I mean, a joker, which is what, the 8-meter cultivator, that's like 28 grand, I think.
Jerry was big for that self-propelled sprayer. do the fertilizing jobs quicker, but of course, if you don't have the fertilizing jobs to do, then you don't have, then you're not doing anything.
Yeah, well, we burned through the liquid fertilizer costs more.
Yeah, we can't get that in bulk.
We'd have to do all pallets of liquid. I mean, we could get that 8-meter wide subsoiler. It's a better plow, but plow jobs pay good.
12 is $500,000. 17 is 400,000. 15 is 368.
18's cheap, but it's a small field.
16 and 19 gives 455. 16's grass. Plow it up and put something in. Just silage bales pay anything? Silage bales paid 4,000 liters of $99. 400 bucks.
I cut the hay off this field up here by the sheep pen and made silage bales out of it, and I didn't get anything for it.
So if you only get 400 bucks, then not really worth it. Time it takes to mow it and break it and bale it and wrap it and haul it.
Yeah, this map will make you question who you are.
It's fun as a team.
Yeah.
All the other tree areas are over 1 million.
Yeah. How could we not have cut down enough trees now, though? We had to have cut down over 1,000 trees. But can they go over the tree limit when they make the map?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're just plopping them down. The editor.
Okay. Well, that would explain it, because I thought he could only go to the tree limit.
Yeah, I'll haul that canola off when I'm done with this.
Okay, you need the IT trailer?
I would need. It'll be a bit.
All right.
He'll probably have another load. I get back. What's everybody doing this Thursday night? Also got a mod video coming up of a small trailed forage harvester. Excited about that one. Minecraft. Seen folks playing it. I see my kid watching videos of it. I just don't... I don't know, I just don't get it. That's fine, I don't have to get it right. There's plenty of people in the world that do get it. Right? This is how I unload pallets of wool. Shove them off. I mean, in game, that would have been like 30 grand on any other map. All right, let's head back. Oh, hey, what's up? Just working all over the country. Speed back. Hey, Moss Rock. What I don't know is if we have to clear the stumps before it considers the tree gone.
I hope not, because there's a bunch of floaters.
Yeah, I saw one over there. The edge. All right. Whoa, what is that? That was autosave. What do I want to see fixed most in 19? No, what's broke?
How about a new theme song?
New theme song.
The opening song on Farming Simulator.
Oh, you know what? I turn that off because if I leave it on and somehow it gets in the stream or the recording, it hits me with a copyright strike. It's like the first thing I do when I get a game is I turn off the menu music. Alright, where are we sending this? Loading items, like what?
So how, when you guys use music, what do you go to, like a site?
What up?
Hey, quick question. How do I use the measuring tool? What are the commands again?
Left, alt, right click.
Left, alt, right click. And it's installed, right?
Yes.
All right. Thanks, sorry to bother you. Have a great stream.
No problem. Visible. What's floating items? Oh, I don't know. I've never experienced really big glitches. I mean, like floating trees. That's map born. It's not like a problem. That's like the map maker didn't realize the tree was floating and rounded it into the didn't plant it in the ground. Is the mill? Mill's way over here. Well, shucks. I'll turn around at the shop. Might be a better idea. There we go. Workers. I don't know. I don't use workers too much. We've used them here on this map. They don't seem to glitch out or anything. What do the workers do? Or not do? Oh no! Darn double wides. Did see the big
Only
green
problem
beam.
with workers on this map I've seen is every once in a while they'll come up saying they're blocked by an object and they're not.
There's that big field of corn, 30.
Oh. Is that what Jason just finished planting?
He was seeding it. I think he was planting it yesterday.
Well, I'll have to remember to say thank you to him.
Oh my gosh, seriously? Staying with duels is not necessarily the greatest idea.
Yeah, I think Daz went a little overboard with that.
Alright, let's see.
Rear duels would be great, but the fronts make it a little crazy.
Let's see if we can't get to the mill from here.
Just pop them off and put the standards on.
Hey, Rob. Yeah. Gonna need driving lessons, alright. These duels are in the way. But we need something with some horsepower to get up these hills with this big old load of 45,000 liters of grain. Yeah, I would say weeds are a bit annoying. Gotta agree with that. $10K. Whoa. We fit through here. Like, didn't seem to be able to make a tighter turn than this. Does haul loads nice. It's just getting around with these wide tires. So yeah, there's a good idea in chat that that land prices should factor in the cost of the crop that's on them. So if you buy land with a crop that's growing, then the estimated value of the crop should be added to the land. You buy the land empty, then it should be cheaper than if it has something growing on it.
It was that way in 17, wasn't it?
No. 17 land had a price, but if you did contracts for the owner, you would build up a reputation, and then land would be cheaper up until the point that you basically had the best reputation you could. At that point, it would be the cheapest it could ever get. But the idea also is, let's say you buy a field with a crop on it. You harvest the field. You shouldn't be able to sell the field back for the same price you got it for. You should sell it back and get less for it because now the land has less value because it doesn't have a crop actively growing on it.
But when you buy a field with a crop in it, you don't pay more for the field.
Right. That's what the suggestion is, that could be implemented.
So they're basically wanting to stop field flipping.
That idea would it would negate any benefit of field flipping, because if you bought the field to harvest the crop, when you sold the field back, you would sell it back for less than you bought it for because the crop is gone. The land has less immediate value because there's no money in the land at the moment. Land would have a base price, but then it would have a increased price if it had crop growing. I think it's a pretty cool idea. Maybe it could be a mod.
If they make it too hard, they're going to make it so just everyday people aren't going to be able to just play the game. You know?
Yeah, it's an
Somebody just
idea.
wants to hop on.
You can probably be, somebody could probably script it. All right, I'll bring your trailer back. I don't think anything else is worth selling. Yeah, it's just an idea. Right. Something else that was either found or mentioned the other day in Discord that I'm in is that Giants has modeled engine temperature. They don't expose it and they don't do anything with it, but there are, I guess, scripting hooks in the base game to keep track of engine temperature. So, an idea could be that maybe in the future a mod could be implemented, or a functionality could be implemented that makes engines, a worn out engine or a dirty tractor, maybe you could have engine overheating. Or like with a seasons implementation could be that when it's cold you have to let your tractor run for a period of time to warm up before you can effectively do any work.
I was just going to say, if they did that, then they'd have to somehow put temperature in the game too, because that's a major factor on whether a tractor overheats. But dirty is, yeah, the dirt would be the biggest factor.
Hey, Alien Jim, what is up? I see you're working on the 19 version of Mercury. How's that go? Not in it. Well, we don't want to buy 17 until we harvest the potatoes off.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, 83%, 88%, 88.3%. About. That's pretty accurate. All right. What are we going to do next? Our fields don't need anything other than to grow. We got. I'm doing harvesting over there. Acer's doing something behind me. He's just over here exploring. Let's see. Contracts. We're not doing these baling contracts. These things are a lot of work. Hey, Richard. Am I doing another? Probably not right after this. I got some other stuff I want to do. February. Probably do one later. 12. Size. Alright, let's go over here. And let's do this. So are all the aliens on your planet purple? Or blue? Blue aliens? Alright. Contracts. I'll take you. You. Oh, I'll take that one too. Yeah, we'll just do all these. 31, 30, 31, and 47. 7. 12. 3, 12. Alright, let's go to town. Just remember, you click. Well, you don't have to click borrow anymore. We got a bigger harvester. Probably still want to hit borrow. Tackle it together.
Hey,
Alright.
I like that Rostomash. I just started a map on Westby, and I bought that one.
Oh wait, this thing is going slow. You need to get 12 miles an hour out of this thing. There we go. There we go. Well, now this field's kind of interesting how it falls away here. Feels pretty neat. uh, very, very humble. Very humble. Well, you've probably seen that marsh, the swamp down there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's a good feature. What's planted in 12 right now?
I don't know. Not come out of the ground yet.
It's barley.
I like the lay of the field because it's got this big hill and then it falls away in the back.
That's a big barley field. That'll have a lot of grain.
Is this a $500,000 field?
Yes.
That's Nitro Dad in
But we
voice
get it all
chat.
back.
Hey, I was going to watch your live stream, but I never saw you post that you were getting ready to start. I don't think I got a notice either. Pretty sure I'm subbed to you. Well, Moss, when the mod that's released is broken, and the guys that release it know it's broken, and seemingly don't care that it's broken because they say it works, or they say error-free in the logs, and you look in the logs and you see about 15 errors, and you're like, I don't know what log you think you're looking at, buddy, but it's completely not error-free. Not that I'm expecting or feel entitled to anything. It's just I've got this sense that if you're going to put something out there, you should be putting out something that is worth putting out. I'll have to watch the video. It's the old Chevy truck, right? So how's the truck? What do you think of it? Does it get dirty? Here goes the 50 questions.
Is that the Chevy flatbed truck?
It's that old, that old Chevy flatbed with the bubble-looking cab.
Yeah. I just watched that video before your stream started. I like that truck.
I think it's supposed to come out tomorrow.
Yep. Looks like something straight out of Green Acres.
I need to pay attention because this thing is going to tell me contract's done here in a minute. Oh, look at that. Alright, Alien Jim. Yeah, get back there. Let's get that thing 90%, right? Alright, let's go do fields 2 and 3. Let's see here. Best way to get back there is go this way. Is that a variant or a different mod? Is that a configurable option on the truck, or is that going to be a completely different truck? Oh, okay. Alright, now let's see here. Whoa! That's the road up to 3. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to put it in game to see how much those chairs were going to cost, but yeah, that's an interesting option. $150 for the ability to sleep. Yep, fire up the log when you open the map, open the game. Keep the log, well, you don't have to keep the log open, but, you know, put the building down, place it, look at the log and see what it says. If it's a functional building, try to use it. Like if it's an animal pen, make sure all the triggers work and everything. You could have a second Rolling Hills save game that you, oh, we got a tree down. You could have a second Rolling Hills save game and just have a different folder for it. Your testing folder. Patriot 6-wheel. Yeah, the Patriot 6-wheel was released, was it today? Hi, Genetic. Thanks for dropping by. I didn't have a chance to put anything in game that I downloaded. Tonight I had to do a little plumbing repair on the kitchen sink. Standing at the kitchen sink doing some stuff, and I realized that the floor underneath me was wet. Opened up the cabinet and water was just pouring out of the drain. Plumbing. Yeah, that was a nice surprise. Basically, one of the nylon washers that was holding the PVC plumbing together had cracked, split open. I had to run to Lowe's real fast. That built back together. All right. Go get the code 2. Found this one the other day. We're doing a fertilizing mission on this one the other day. That would be cool to have like fruit trees that you could come through and use that shaker and shake off apples and catch them in like a net. Some of those shakers, they've got a net that you wrap around the tree. That's just about going to do field number 2. Don't want to put too much fertilizer down. 31 and 47. 31, 47. I'm going to gamble and see if we can't do those fields with the amount of fertilizer we have. I'm just going to take a gamble. $28 hours. Hey, Will, what's up? Just missed Alien Jim. Was bragging about how he's got Mercury Farms 89.3% done. Its fuel gauge is like on E, and the repair gauge is about as low as it can go to. Yeah. Nearly ran her out of gas. All right, 47. Let's figure out how do we get there. I think we got to go this way and
Is
go
that one
around.
affected by maintenance?
Well, supposedly things lose horsepower, but the detective CLEP ran a tractor. I don't know what it was. It was some tractor. But basically ran a tractor with a plow at full repair, both the tractor and the plow. And it was like you needed 300 horsepower, and it was like a 330 horsepower. It was real close to whatever the thing said it needed. And, you know, he was plowing at 6 miles an hour or whatever. And then he basically ran it until it would, because he's on PS4, basically ran it until the repair gauge was absolutely 0% or 1%. And had the plow repaired, the tractor was completely dead. And it still plowed the field at 6 miles an hour. It was still barely, you know, still had the horsepower, even though supposedly you would lose horsepower. It still drove at full speed, still accelerated fine. So it's like there were no outward signs that it was actually losing, you know, losing any performance as a result of the repair being all the way down. Either it's broken, or certain things aren't affected the way they should be. I'd say if we're not seeing any negative effects from it, don't need to repair it.
This Scorpion's under a quarter mark on the maintenance, and it's running just fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that map that I did the video, the two map videos for one. Now, right after I did that video, he went and changed the map and put all of the modding welt placeables in instead of the ones that he had in there to begin with. But the map itself is the same. It's a nice map. I was considering it for this challenge, but honestly, I figured if I didn't play this map for this challenge, I would never play this map. So I'd wanted to play this map in 17 and just never got to it. This map kind of won. Of course, this field has way too much crop growth for me to be able to see what the heck I'm doing. Probably overspreading. Good. Go. Now we just got to get to 31. You go back out around. 31 is going to be a challenge to get to. Oh, well, just hold out, terraformer. Hold out. They're on their way. Maybe a few weeks out, but they're on their way. I downloaded one I need to check out today. Don't ask me the name of it. Completely forget. Let's look at the mini map. Trying to figure out how to get down to this field 31. Pretty sure it's across the river. Exactly how we get up there, I'm not sure at the moment. Let's look. I guess I'm gonna turn right. See if I can get it. Not, maybe it's right here and I have to this. Road. Is a road up there. Ever fold those up? Let's see here. Ah, this looks like it's going to take us back there. Deal. Ooh, I kind of like this field too. Kind of out, kind of back in the middle of nowhere. This would be a cool field to make your farm, man. Out in the middle of nowhere. Got one of those hidden driveways no one knows about. Back up, back up, back up. Where did you get the locking turning axles mod? I've got a mod video queued up for one. Hoping it's not the one that you were having problems with. When did you have that one? Of course, the mod hoster. Then it's probably not this one that I was looking at. One I was looking at was over at LS Farming Mods. Fertilizing. Holy cow, we got a lot more fertilizing jobs. 39. Where's that at? It's back up here. That's that one. Saying that one had issues with other mods? Oh, really? What did it do? Did it flat out not load the map when the two were activated? Oh, okay. Wonder if it's because that thing doesn't have an axle. Wonder if it's somehow that bag lifter is somehow coded as a trailer or a vehicle or something, and since it doesn't have an axle, that it's fruiting out. I've got both mods. I might have to just try it just to see. Not that I don't think you know what you're saying, just to check the log and stuff. Oh, I got hung up on the spreader. Oh. Enough. And it's 42. Is 42 on the way? Guess I could do 4. Swing down, get 42, and then swing around and get 39. Take 39. All right. Yep. Tell you, don't let it fall on its front or its back. The activation trigger is in the front. The repair trigger for the vehicle or implement is in the back of the toolbox. So if the toolbox accidentally lands on its face, you can't activate it, and you can't activate it because the trigger is under the ground. And if the toolbox is flat on its back, you can activate it, but you can't do any repair work. I didn't know how else to reach out to them other than to just put a comment. That it would be nice if the triggers were a bit more on all 4 sides. If the toolbox accidentally falls over, sometimes it can take quite a bit of time to get flipped back, right side up. And I love that little trailer. Little fuel trailer is awesome. Little liquid trailer. It's also fuel trailer. It's also milk trailer. Bale trailer. And now a forestry trailer. Yeah, so it's a perfect little trailer for somebody starting out. You could equip it with log arms or struts. Put some nice 6-meter logs in there. You could flip it over and it could haul pallets or bales. Small number of pallets or bales. You could flip it over to haul water, haul milk. You could make it a fuel trailer. Turn it off. Ground. On down this way. Contracting jobs are really great money makers. Of course, I'm sure you all know that by now. Oh, thanks for the sub. Spendable jerk. Is that what it says? See that that mound of trees right there in front of me. That's trees we can cut. Steve loves to fertilize. Yeah, they had that mod where you could name your helpers, 17, and on Emerald Coast I got into a new heart kick. So I named my male helpers Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. Sadly, I didn't get an opportunity to use them too much. Let's see here. How much are we going to have to do? Now we got a bit over the entry of the field to still catch. We're done. Nice. Spent 2,000. Put a bit of fertilizer in our trailer and just earned 9,400 back. Maybe, right? See, we gotta go to 4. It's just right around the corner. No problem. Glad to have you here. I'm just about wrapping up for the night, but we'll be back tomorrow night. It's unfolded. Just give me a chill pill. It's not an invasion. There we got our logging team. They're loading some logs. Being disgruntled. What? We got our light trailers out. Casting some light on the situation, maybe. Cruise control. Do you have your live stream audio muted? You don't hear yourself during the live stream, do you? Oh, you have a like monitor going on? This so we can see. Oh. I don't know. Maybe do you have that monitor function going on with respect to recorded video also? It seems weird that it would only do it during live stream and not during the regular recordings. So what's different between live stream and regular recording?
I lost your stream. I'm still in the game.
See, a byproduct of hosting it local is my internet craps out. I'm still in because it's local. Let's see. Are we back? Might be back. Looks like I'm streaming again. Alright, we're back. Alright, well, we're back just about in time to close out. I don't know, I was just looking over and I saw my OBS just go red. 0 bytes. It looks good now. I'll probably, we'll probably hang on, finish this field. Everybody else looks like they're still in game. Did it lag out for you at all when I was having issues?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna lose. I thought I was gonna get booted too, but it lagged for a second, and then I lost your stream.
Yeah, only mods can post links, Terraformer.
I guess that was a pretty big crash yesterday, huh? They lost some 1,300 servers.
What?
Whatever that crash was on the server yesterday, that was like a worldwide, I guess. I was watching a Daggerwind video, and he was saying that there was some 1,600 servers running, and it went down to 300 and some in an instant.
Oh, well, see, the way it works is, you know, you connect to that international. So there's like 5. I'll call them gateways. Okay. So there's 5 gateway servers, or sets of servers, that all the farm sim multiplayer sessions basically go through. So, well, they're more like connection brokers. So when the server is set up, you basically tell it which connection broker to use. So we use international. It's continental Europe, Germany, Germany 2, whatever. And then the game basically goes out and registers with the connection broker and says, "Hey, I'm here. You know, this is the name of the server. This is the map we're playing. Here's kind of a hash list of the mods that I've got, and etc." So then when you want to go out and play the game, you pick your connection broker and you connect to it, and basically then the connection broker gives you a list of all the servers that it knows about. And then that's where you see the list of servers that you can search on and everything. And then, but if the connection broker drops, then in theory, you no longer see those servers anymore. I've had I've had this server that's locally hosted. If my internet's out for more than some period of time, it seems like it shuts off. It turns off. So that might be why the server was just down. Maybe the connection broker it was connected to was down for a period of time, and it just shut itself off. We're gonna have to drone this thing so we can see the texture changes. See the ground go dark. This is a big field. Corn's growing. Getting dark. A little bit more we might be able to get. Both those sides. Oh, it just got darker on us. Thanks for the sub, Jeff B. 60% done already. Fertilizing job on this field is going to give us 13K. Right.
Yeah, I give you props for being able to see that texture change.
I can, well, yeah. The stream, it might not be coming through. I can barely see it. More or less just guessing. I did see, DB, that West By got updated. Now that was back on the 1st. I want to fire it up again and see if it's got problems or not. There was some reason why I decided not to do a video on it, but I forget. Figuring that when I fire it up, I'll either figure it out why or I won't. Right? That's how it goes, right? You either figure it out or you don't.
I downloaded the Westby map today from Tired Iron Mining, and it's working fine now.
Right. I knew there was a reason why I basically canned it. Might have been the sale point not showing up. It might have been something else. Might have been errors in the logs. I don't.
Yeah, because I downloaded it, I think 4 times from 2 different sites, because I saw other people had it and the sale point was working fine. So, but then yeah, I got notice today that they got it fixed, and I went in and it seems to be working good.
Yeah, DB, I think I'm gonna do once that truck comes out tomorrow. I want to try to record tomorrow night or Saturday morning a kind of a mod profile, I guess, more or less, on the expendable trucks that they've released. I did find an announcement posting where they posted all of their trucks in one posting, which made it a heck of a lot easier. I know I wasn't a giant fan of their earlier trucks because they were using the weird lights and stuff, but darn it, that old Dodge, that old Chevy, that is some sweet candy. Hoping the big Chevy truck is some sweet candy also. Yeah, I got a bud who's big into modding. He did that POW truck. He just put a video out on basically doing the lights in 19. He uses Maya. Oh, we're done. Sweet. Rolling in the dough. Yeah, DB knows I'm kind of picky with trucks. I was happy that the old Chevy had like stock wheels that you could like just stock the truck, you know, get it stock, not with, you know, jacked up lifts or extra wide wheels or anything. Just a good old farm truck. Good old beat 'em up truck. Picky. Yeah, I'm picky. Well, it'll be out tomorrow, right? So I'll just get it tomorrow. Alright guys, well I am just about done. I try to go about 2 hours. I gotta work in the morning. It is 11:30 my time. Great for everybody to come out. I thank this expendable Dirk for coming out. And I want to thank everybody else for coming out. Alien Jim for coming out. He dropped off later. Will coming out. We had quite a good modding contingent tonight. I think our fields are about ready to harvest.
Okay.
So until next time, guys, I'll see you tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel, 9:30 Eastern. We'll be back here doing some more challenge. Happy farming all.